So the engine upgrade is for some reason, highly divisive topic. And I think it's important for whenever we're talking about the upcoming engine upgrade, no matter who you are sort of on the side of, the only thing we can go off of is what Crytek themselves has told us. There's so many people that expect incredible, great things from the engine upgrade. I think it's important that everybody starts from the same place, and all we can go off of is exactly what Crytek told us. Anything other than that is complete speculation. So we need to look at exactly what they told us specifically is coming in the engine update. This part right here isn't even the engine update part, but we got to include this part too. This is from September of 2023. So this is 7 months old. This is exactly what they say is coming in the engine update.
We are moving to a decentralized backend for all our services next year. This will allow for updates without downtime and prevent regional outages from spilling over or cascading across multiple servers. This change will also give quicker responses to inventory and bloodline interactions, both in-match and in menus. We are optimizing our network layer to improve the timing accuracy between players over the net.
Let's hear that again.
We are optimizing our network layer to improve the timing accuracy between players over the net.
Wow. Can you say more words in that sentence? There's so many words there, but he's not saying very much. If you don't know who this person is, this is the general manager of Hunt Showdown. This is the guy. This is the guy in charge of Hunt Showdown. His name is David Fetfield, the general manager of Hunt Showdown.
This should give notable relief on the common frustration points of rubber banding world positions, projectile path consistency, and the trade windows where players take each other out with painfully long delays between the on-screen deaths.
See, the thing about that is trades as they currently work, they are absolutely intentional, added on purpose by Crytek. I will link a huntshowdown.com blog post in the description of this video that shows when they changed the hit registration of the game to include trades. They literally added trades to the game on purpose, so they wouldn't have to decentralize the game and improve the timing accuracy between players over the net just to fix trades. All they would have to do is fix trades. They can already do that. They don't need to do whatever they're trying to explain here. They could just do that because they themselves implemented trades into the game on purpose.
Matchmaking will be refactored to address MMR volatility and allow partner duos to team with a third random player. Team voice chat functions will be changed to allow communication without broadcasting your comms to the enemy teams in your proximity, and voice communication will also work even when hunters are down or spread out across the map at far distances.
Oh, this should be a good one.
We recently made the decision to forbid the use of Reshade, directing Easy Anti-Cheat to block anyone from launching into Hunt Showdown with it active. We'll be taking even more steps to ensure fair play over the coming year, as we've recruited some key hires for a focused team countering exploits and cheaters, along with a more sophisticated handling and analysis of player reporting for toxicity, exploits, and cheating.
Okay, notice the way that he said that. They hired people. Let's see.
More steps to ensure fair play over the coming year, as we've recruited some key hires for a focused team countering exploits and...
They didn't say they're going to be hiring people. They said they already did, right? So what have they been doing over the last 7 months, I wonder? Finally, we get to the engine part of the roadmap video. And in this whole section, I am going to get out a notepad and I'm going to just jot down all of the things that are coming with the engine update. So we can see exactly what is coming with the engine update.
The Hunt upgrade to CryEngine 5.11 is still underway and planned for release in early 2024.
Early 2024, huh? It's May, by the way.
CryEngine 5.11 is still underway and planned for release in early 2024. As announced previously, Map 4 is coming next year with a new biome.
So they say Map 4, but that's not really like a part of the engine, you know? So
Map 4 is being built as a showcase for many of the graphical and content upgrades in the new CryEngine and will launch at the same time as the upgrade. This upgrade applies to both the PC and console versions of Hunt Showdown and will mark the official launches for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. We are also announcing today that with this upgrade, we'll be raising both the minimum PC and console specs that Hunt Showdown will support. The important note for console users is that with the upgrade and launches on Xbox Series X and S, as well as PS5 consoles, the previous generation of consoles such as PS4 and Xbox One versions of Hunt Showdown will no longer be available for play.
Okay, that's all console
Removal
stuff.
of PS4 and Xbox One support
All console
will not
stuff.
happen any sooner than April 2024.
Okay, wait.
PS4 and Xbox One support will not happen any sooner than April 2024.
All they were saying is it's not going to happen before then, but who knows when after that it could happen. So that doesn't necessarily mean April, but they just said it's not going to happen before April, right? Did they do that? No, that hasn't happened yet.
But is being announced now to give ample notice to any affected players. In the same time frame, the PC min supported spec will be raised to an equivalent level as noted in the screen details. After 5.5 years of Hunt, we wrestled with the numbers and reviewed the install base. Among active users, these upgrades should impact less than 10% of the community, while greatly enhancing the experience for the other 90%.
By the way, they haven't said at all yet what this new engine update is going to entail. By the way, they haven't said at all. They've said what's going to happen when the engine update happens, but they haven't said like what the engine is going to do yet.
As part of the new console launches, a free upgrade path will be provided for players to migrate from the older console versions to the new upgraded versions of Hunt Showdown. No new purchase is required to make the transition, and player history, inventories, and DLC purchases are also carried over without charge. PC title IDs and game ownership will be unchanged with no transition or bridge needed. The first stage of publishing the upgraded engine version has support for DX12,
Here we go.
FSR 2.1.2, direct storage, and HDR.
Okay, all graphics things.
The first stage of publishing the upgraded engine version
Here we go.
has support for DX12,
Yes.
FSR 2.1.2, direct storage, and HDR.
Okay, engine update. I think all of this can probably pretty much be summarized by graphics settings. Do we agree? What is direct storage? I'm not sure, actually. I don't know. Or we could just do this. Graphics settings, direct storage. What does that mean? We can agree, yeah? This is graphics settings and direct storage, yeah? Do we agree? Pulls the load off of the CPU and puts it more on the GPU.
And that's just the first stage.
Oh yeah, first stage. That's the first stage. So it's been 7 months. They haven't alluded to anything that is happening past the first stage. The first stage isn't out yet. Who knows how long a second stage could take. So
as we continue into the second half of 2024,
we're getting close to that. We're getting pretty close to that.
we'll continue to add generationally improved features, all made possible by the combination of the new CryEngine and the increased minimum supported specs.
Okay.
By the 24, we'll continue to add generationally improved features.
Generationally improved features, but that's, who knows? That could mean anything.
A complete UI overhaul is also underway as part of the engine upgrade.
That's cool. I'm actually excited for that.
This overhaul refactors every screen in the game. A strong emphasis has been placed on navigation and readability.
But I don't think it takes an engine to do that, right? So I think that's just a change like to the game. I don't think that is necessarily like an engine update thing, right? I mean, maybe. Should I include that here? Shouldn't include it? I don't think that's like an engine specific thing. I feel like they could probably do that unless it's some kind of crazy UI. I don't know. So I don't think that it gets included in the engine update.
For both mouse and keyboard, as well as gamepad controller users. From early review, we see that it's a significant improvement and we are eager to get it published for you all. Those are all the major points that we wanted to catch up on today. As events and features get closer to launching, we'll be back with more detailed discussions and teasers for the hundreds of questions that are sure to follow. We're extremely grateful for the continuous growth and engagement the Hunt community has shown with every major update. Your feedback, commitment, and passion for Hunt are the key force driving the franchise forward. We are honored to be on this road with you all, and we look forward to many years ahead.
Okay, so I mean, we could include UI as like sort of, but it's not really, I don't think. So objectively speaking, going by exactly what Crytek themselves has told us, we are getting graphics settings and direct storage with the engine update. Everybody that I see on Reddit, on Twitter, everywhere in the Hunt Discord, everyone's saying it's going to fix all these things. All these things are going to get fixed, and they think they're going to remake the whole game in a brand new engine, and it's going to be like this total crazy revolution. It's an updated version. It's like, you know, when you get a Windows update, you're still on Windows. You're updating your Windows, and the next time you start your PC, you're like, what the f did this change? It's going to be the same thing. It's updating Windows, but it's still Windows, right? Now the recent sort of discussion lately has been this tweet from Hunt Showdown where they say, well, they get asked, where is the engine update next year, 2026, 2027? This was May 8th. They get asked, where's the engine update? Their response: we appreciate the enthusiasm surrounding the engine upgrade. Steady progress is indeed underway. We're looking forward to sharing more details with you later this year. It's just a copy pasta? Sure, yeah, I've heard that they use this same copy pasta at other places. Sure. What does that mean? Does that mean they didn't say it? How that's like a counterpoint? That's what they said. That's what they're telling us. Whether they copy pasted it from Instagram or Reddit or the Hunt Discord or wherever it may be, that's what they're telling us. They're going to give us more details later this year. They're not saying it's going to even release later this year. They're saying they're going to give more details later this year. I feel like the problem is their zero communication. If they were like, hey, we hit a snag and it's taking a little longer than we expected, that's okay. Just tell us. Just say something. You can be like, hey, it's taking longer than we thought or something. But to have like zero communication, they have like 10 community managers and they don't know how to communicate with the community. I don't know. It's so weird. Just be honest, be open, be transparent. That's what people want. People want them to be transparent and honest and real. But to just be like, brick wall, we're not going to say anything. That's what irks people. Well, you go look at all the, not all, but you go look at a lot of the replies to the Hunt Twitter and it's people just going engine. Where engine? Like, how about the engine? Where engine? That's all people are asking. Just tell us. Clearly, it's taking longer than expected, but that's okay. Just be honest about it. Just tell us something. I guess two main things I want to point out, maybe several things. One is the engine, according to Crytek themselves, it's going to do much less than what people are expecting. There was a Twitter reply that I wish I had on hand. I didn't save it. It's where somebody was just like, oh man, I really hope this new engine totally knocks it out of the park because it really needs it. I hope it does this, and this. And you got to listen to exactly what Crytek is telling us. Everything else is speculation. They need to be more communicative because clearly it's been delayed. They're behind schedule and they're not saying anything. I feel like I've never really talked much about it, but Crytek definitely has like a very big problem with any kind of criticism. It seems like anytime there could be something negative said, they try to hush it up as much as possible. You know, they don't be like, they're not like, oh hey, you know, we hit a roadblock, we're working on it or something. They do that. Maybe they've done that. Have they done that? I guess recently they did say there was a bug with the night thing, right? I don't know. They're just very extremely sensitive. And I think that's a big part of it, why they're not transparent with stuff, because they're way sensitive. You know how Valve doesn't really like talk about stuff much? I feel like they're trying to be like Valve sometimes, and they just don't talk about anything. And there's so many people that think the engine upgrade is going to be like a brand new game coded in a brand new engine. They think it's going to fix, you know, all this server stuff. It's going to give everyone perfect ping. It's going to do all this stuff. They talked about server stuff, but that's not an engine thing. The language, the language that the general manager of Hunt Showdown used, it was very, I don't know, what do you want to call it? Flashy? The language was very unnecessarily, it sounded like a lot of cool, interesting things, but he didn't really say anything at all. Yeah, big words that mean nothing. So they did talk about server stuff, but that's not an engine thing. They're going to be on a decentralized server where they can improve the timing accuracy between players over the net. You tell me what that means. Come on, dude. So today is May 11th. That is where we're at with the engine. They did say the earliest it was going to be was April, but they did say that it was also going to be in the first half of 2024, and it's May. So clock's ticking. That's all the info we have now. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you are not already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button too, so you can catch future videos about Hunt Showdown and this engine update that is on the way. Thank you for watching. Loading bar. The thumbnail needs a fucking loading bar. 100%, yes.